Hey, it's Kylie here from cKc Knives. Just finished probably the last of the wooden handles. The rest I think are all micarta, possibly. You've got to check on what people wanted or what they're going to get, but this is the number 8. This is another Australian hardwood. It's a very nice one called Jarrah. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Jarrah. And this is a really good wood for knives. This and Bubinga, I think, are some of the top woods for knives. But Jarrah, if you look at it, is one of the most stable woods. It's one of the most durable woods in the outdoors. It's also one of the most durable woods beneath ground, you know, making pylons and things. So it's used heavily in bridges and wharfs and things because doesn't rot, doesn't decay. It's just unbelievable. It's probably a little bit more stable and more durable than Quila. It's also a little bit heavier than Quila. And it doesn't look too bad, so it could actually be quite nice on kitchen knives and things. I quite like the look of the grain and everything. It might be a good alternative to the Paduke I'm doing. We'll see. But certainly it feels good and looks good on these. Now just wanted to point out one thing while I've got this one. I just finished it. When you do get the knife and things, you may notice not every single one of them are perfectly centered on the tip and blades and things. And I don't consider that a defect because it's not enough to stop the thing working. If it was whacking into the side, then I'd probably consider that a problem. But as you open it and everything and look it in place, you know, it's relatively well centered, very close to it anyway. You know, it is slightly narrow there and there, but across the length of the blade and everything, that's a minor issue. It's not going to affect how you use it. I notice a lot of people have this issue with centering of their blades and adjusting the pivots and things. It's not going to fly on one of these. You adjust the pivot tension for making it open and close at the right tension, not for pissing around with getting that just looking in the dead center. Why is it off center possibly? The most likely answer is simply that when drilling through the 2 pivot holes or the stop pin holes, drilling through the scales, one of them might be literally 1/10 of a millimeter or even 1/20th of a millimeter off center from the other, so that the pivot is just fractionally tilted. And of course a tiny tilt here converts into a longer tilt over there. But as I said, unless it was actually hitting the side of the handle scale, it's really not an issue. Look at that bloody mosquito eating me while I'm doing a video. Dead. So just bearing that in mind when you get your knife, you know. It's all good. If I thought it was crap and not working, I wouldn't send it out. The Jarrah is quite nice. It's got a very similar grain to the Paduke, but just slightly more tight grained, I think. It's actually very similar to the Quila, and quite liking it. Alright, thanks for watching.